Okay, what's up YouTube? As you can see, my video today starts with this beautiful rim of Nissan Leaf, the SL model. So what's the point of this video today? Well, you know, in electric car everything is about efficiency, starting from something like the aerodynamics, going through tires, which have to be low resistant, low road resistant tires. So this means you also have to maintain proper tire pressure. If it's lower than it's supposed to be, then you know you're not so efficient. So I bought this from Amazon. Let's see if it can focus. Tecton digital tire gauge. So it's supposed to give you options to toggle between PSI, bars, kilopascals and kilogram per square centimeter. My Nissan Leaf supposedly to have nitrogen according to the dealership, but here you press and it says PSI. We'll click the button several times. You toggle pretty much through different pressure units. So let's see now how it works in real. If you don't use it, oh wow, 35 even. Alright, now here I'm on my left rear tire right now, and wow, even 35. That's interesting. So right now is a little bit below. I checked like 30 minutes ago. Let's say now it's maybe 78. It feels really nice, about 26-25 Celsius. So probably this is not good pressure. Maybe in the dealership they left me kind of buffer to go when it's get really hot, but on the other side it's supposed to be nitrogen. I know why it's fluctuating so much, because when it's really hot, according to LiftSpy app, when I monitor the tire pressure through that app, it sometimes goes to 38-39 psi. Alright, now I'm at the rear right tire of my Nissan Leaf. Okay, let's turn it on, let's measure. It seems like a gas came out. Oh no, whoa, okay, here's one difference. 34, no good, no bueno, no good at all. When actually it's supposed to be 36, and now it's kind of mild. So that means if the temperature drops like in low 60, mid 60, the pressure can be really low. Alright, and the last tire here, they say the tire sensors should be able, through, you know, the computer, to give you exact pressure measurements, very precise pressure measurements, which is, you know, interesting moment to know. However, it won't let you know, the application won't let know which exactly tire the position is. So this way I try to define which tire is which by the pressure. So coming to this one, let's see. Okay, another even 35. So far the rear right tire is kind underinflated compared to the other one, but according to what it's supposed to be, seems they all underinflated. So I don't know this Nissan dealership what exactly they did. I was hoping it's gonna give me a really precise measurements. So this way I can determine, looking at the LiftSpy, which tire is which, and eventually there's like an option in settings to define this way the position to say, you know, which tire is which. But we'll see. Now I need to drive about a mile or so in order to the gauges to measure correct pressure. Alright, now I'm in the car. What tire pressure now? You see it's not really highlighted because I haven't driven yet. Now I'm gonna drive about a mile and so. Alright, now you already see toggle between temperature, battery temperature, and I'm gonna click this, hopefully stays on the tire pressure, and seems to be kind of accurate. So I didn't record this. On our driver we have a Toyota Prius V, so I measured the pressure there, so, and figure out that it shows in half, so it was like 33.5 or, you know, even 34 pressure. So while the sensor seems to measure in quarters, so even more precise. So I see I have, as I measured, I have like 3 tires with a 35 psi. The one is, 2 of them are 3/4, 35 and 3/4. One of them so far shows 35 in, but you see how these numbers are still adjusting. I just passed 1 mile, so it takes maybe about a mile. We'll see how long it takes. And as you see, one of the tires definitely, as I measured, is 34.5. That digital pressure gauge didn't detect this half psi. However, I think was like pretty enough to show which tire is which. Now, unfortunately, 3 of the tires I measure with this digital gauge is 35 even, 3 of them, and the one only was measured as 34. So I definitely know that rear right tire, which one is it, on a display. So here basically is shown as front right, not as a rear right. And the dilemma is the other 3 pretty much equal pressure. I cannot say which one is which. Alright, now I did what I have to do here. We're gonna see right now at what point is gonna be able to extract the measurements of the tire pressures from the tires tire sensors. So well, pretty much immediately, and it's still the same. So 34.75, 35.5. Then I have one, oh, now it says 36.25, and another tire is 36, which is interesting moment. Seems that 1.4 miles, like some people suggest that 1 mile is enough in order, you know, the sensors to start properly measure the pressure. Seems is not really true. Maybe you need like something like at least 2-3 miles. Now when I arrive at my destination, I would see how much will show. So here I am arriving at my destination. Obviously 2 of the tires changed the pressure. I still don't know which one, because according to the gauge you saw earlier in the video, the digital tire gauge, it was saying 3 of the tires 35 even, and 1 was 34. So I tested it on another car on the same driveway here, and it was giving me like more different tire pressures, like 33.5, 34, but since it's like it measures in steps of half, so even it won't tell you like 5.1.2 or something like this, while what the computer, the car's computer get from the tire sensors, and I was able to see it through LiveSpy application. It's very, you know, since the steps are like in quarters, I have here you can see 35 and 3/4, 36 and half, 36 and 1/4, 35 now. So yeah, it's interesting moment. So I hope you find this video helpful. Please subscribe my channel. If you like my videos, check the other videos. If you find them useful for you, I would appreciate your likes and your comments. So I always try to answer your comments, and I hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.